Read a fucking paper. The Panama Papers has, for me, been the best story of the year thus far. It's beautiful. It goes to show that rich people are assholes. Who knew? But the main thing about it is the tax. It is the offshore element. And I've seen a lot of things on Facebook where I get most of my anger from. I've seen a lot of people discussing the offshore element. Would you yourself do what they did if you were able to? I think the majority of us would. It's the very same. The only difference between what they've done and something like cash in hand work, if you're a carpenter or if you're just doing like a little bit of work, cheeky £100 in the back pocket, don't tell the tax man. The only difference is cash in hand work is done for the poorer people who do not have the money to be able to afford an accountant to get that cash in hand and send it off to Panama or send it off to the British Virgin Islands. There's a continual talk of Cameron when he first came out and said that he didn't benefit from any of his father's offshore accounts. First off, we all knew he did. He got inheritance from them. Every time he purchased a Mars bar, he was getting a benefit because he was using the money he inherited from offshore. Now he's come out and he said, no, I did benefit. I did have shares in the company that was offshore. I didn't declare it because why would I? I'm a horrible, horrible person. And you don't do things like that. The difference, it's going to sound silly, but the difference between the rich and the poor is money. There is an argument that the poor would do just as much as what the rich are doing. Because money breeds the ability to not care so much. You're able to afford to pay a good lawyer, so you don't have to worry as much if you're going to gangbang a girl in a hotel room. Whereas a bunch of poor people can't afford all of it. I mean, they attempted to remove illegal aid to make it even harder for anyone who isn't a multi-millionaire to get anything good out of this world. Not saying that gangbanging is good. That sentence didn't work as well as I was hoping. But with the Panama Papers, what people aren't talking about is the fact that it's all held, the 11 million documents are held by it's the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists. And they're meant to be this wonderful moral place, wonderful investigative journalists trying to take down the man. Have a look at who they're funded by, though. They are funded by Kellogg's, they are funded by Rockefeller, they are funded by George Soros. It would be like the Justice League being funded by the Legion of Doom. And everyone saying, oh, they're so fantastic, these people that are doing this. It's amazing. There's a reason why all the names we've been told of so far, we already knew were dodgy. It's because they don't want us to know all of the names. They don't want us to know just how deep it goes in. Final bit on it is the fact that there have been no US names. And I've heard people say that it's a conspiracy that there's no US names. The reason that there are no US names is very simple. It's because if you look at the list of the best tax havens in the world, the US is number 3 after Switzerland and Hong Kong. Panama, to put it into a category, is 13. So that is the 13th. The reason there are no US names in it is because they didn't fucking need it. There's no reason you want to pay more taxes there.